Hello and welcome to Buildings of Tomorrow. My name is John Lester, and in this episode we'll be answering the question, what is a living asset register? I'm joined today by Tyson Soutter, Global Business Development Manager for Digitalisation at Siemens Smart Infrastructure. Tyson, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, John.
Please answer this question for us. What is a living asset register?
Yeah, so traditionally you will see the systems of within a building saying, okay, these are my assets, here's how I manage them, here's the contractors that are responsible for them, and I will touch on them next contract period. So maybe it's 3 years, maybe it's 2 years, maybe it's 10 years.
Can you give us an example of what you mean by assets?
Yeah, so it's equipment within the building.
Okay.
Anything that is maintainable, anything that I need to look after as a building owner or manager.
So a chiller or a boiler
Or a glass on the facade.
Furniture, anything.
Exactly, tiles. All of this is cost lines for anyone that owns a building, and they need to understand it. But what happens is that they do spot checks on this, and they can say, okay, we've got our contractual requirements coming up. We need to go to tender. We need someone to look after these things. Let's capture all these assets. And then, great, we'll maintain them for the next 5 or 10 years, and then we'll do another capture of the assets.
So they do an audit to check what's in the building on this given day and use this as a base to make all the decisions for the next extended period of time.
Exactly. So what a living asset register becomes is, again, it's about connecting the systems that are logging all this data on these assets. So instead of just saying, oh, we know these assets exist, we go, well, we know these exist and here they are. We can see them through these connected systems. And it could be through extra sensors, but a lot of it's captured just through traditional sensors within a building that you need to run your building. So this allows the facility manager to track the cost and the operations of every single asset. So now they can understand all the risk of their portfolio. So every single smoke detector or every single sensor or equipment or large scale chillers, all the way down to light fittings or desks if they own the space. But it really depends on what sensors are available, but they can track basically anything within a building.
So taking live data that we collect through our control systems, through our buildings' active systems that make it work every day and ensure that people can get in and get out and turn lights on and off, collecting that information and actually applying it almost to a balance sheet, to a list of assets to understand within their lifespan where they're up to, how many hours they've operated, and these kinds of data.
Exactly. Costs as well. So it's not just live sensor data, but how much is it costing me day to day, week to week? Energy consumption, weight, size. This is all really valuable information if you want to lease a space or sell a building or change contractors. If you can keep it updated consistently, just through connecting your systems, the labor reduction is significant.
And this transparency, we've talked about transparency before, but this is the real power of data, isn't it? To peel back the covers basically and really see what's happening underneath the hood.
Exactly. And with that transparency, we said this in many episodes, where it doesn't solve the problem, but it enables people to solve the problem. So it gives power to business intelligence tools or just operational tools. It allows people to look at it and go, maybe we can make a better decision here. And I have the evidence to be able to justify that.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us here on Buildings of Tomorrow. Please feel free to comment, share or like this episode, and also subscribe to us here on this channel. We'll see you again soon.